Hi everyone. The following is a quote from Travis Barker regarding the plane crash that almost took his life in 2008. "The plane's on fire and my hands are on fire, so I unbuckle my seatbelt and I jump. My whole body is on fire. I'm so soaked in jet fuel, there's nothing I can do to put the fire out. I'm completely nude at this point. I'm running, grabbing my testicles, my genitals, and then the plane explodes." On September 19, 2008, a private jet with 6 people aboard crashed in South Carolina. Travis Barker was one of the people on board the flight, and although he was very severely injured from the plane crash, he was actually one of the lucky ones. Him and one other passenger on board, DJAM, survived the plane crash. The 4 others on the plane, including the 2 pilots, died. Around 65% of Travis Barker's body had been severely burned. After the crash, Travis Barker had multiple surgeries and spent months in burn centers. As a matter of fact, the skin wounds on one of his feet were so severe, doctors had considered amputating it. In Travis Barker's own words, "There were times when they were talking about amputating my foot because I didn't have enough skin on my body for my grafts." A skin graft is essentially a transplanted tissue. Often when it comes to skin grafts, a doctor will take a layer of skin from one healthy part of the body and then place it over the burned part of the body. The issue with Travis was that he didn't have enough healthy skin left to create enough grafts, so that's a pretty graphic description of just how bad this was. But what's incredible is that Travis went from being in critical condition and even being the subject of potentially getting his foot amputated to playing drums again in Blink less than a year later. I'm going to go over how all that came to be, but first I want to take a look at why the plane crashed and why Travis Barker was in South Carolina. Blink-182 went on hiatus in 2005. They got back together in 2009, but during that in-between period, the members of the band kept themselves busy by doing other projects. Tom DeLonge's main focus during this time was his band Angels and Airwaves, while Mark and Travis's main focus was their band Plus 44. One of the other projects Travis Barker was focused on during this period was Travis DJAM, a collaboration project between Travis Barker and DJAM, which they started back in 2008. On September 19, 2008, the duo performed at an event in Columbia, South Carolina. The event also featured Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction and Gavin DeGraw. Travis Barker and DJAM took a private jet to get to Columbia, and it was this same private jet that was scheduled to take the two of them to Los Angeles after the show. One of the people who was originally supposed to be on board this flight was Travis Barker's partner, Shayna Moakler. Travis Barker had invited her to join him to South Carolina, but she declined. Shayna Moakler herself told US Weekly that the reason she declined was because she had a bad feeling about the flight. In any case, Travis Barker invited Chase Still, his security guard, to join them on the flight to South Carolina instead. Chase Still, Travis Barker, his personal assistant Grace Baker, and DJAM were the 4 passengers on this flight, along with the 2 pilots. The flight to South Carolina went smoothly. It was the flight back that ended in disaster. Interestingly, in Travis Barker's own words, he always had a fear of flying. As a matter of fact, Travis Barker has said that as a teenager, he thought he would eventually die in a plane crash.